Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa, and in this video, I'm going to speak with you about why and how relationships are our biggest springboards into growth, success, and self-development, expansion, ascension into bigger, better versions of ourselves. I'm also going to speak with you a little bit the power of incorporating subconscious rewiring with relationship work and how this can create such massive, fast, rapid shifts in your life. So, the reason relationships are so important for you to focus on, to pay attention to, is because the quality of your relationships determine the quality of your life. The quality that you have with your romantic partner, the quality that you have with your friends, the quality of relationships that you have with your family, the quality of relationships that you have with your business partners, colleagues, employee, employer, employees, whatever situation you're in. The combination of all of these determine the quality of your life. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, but I'm a solo person. I'm really good with being alone, and I'm really good with not having any people in my life." Yeah, you can be happy on yourself by yourself, and you can have a few people in your life. It's not a matter of having 100 healthy relationships. It's not the quantity that matters; it's the quality. And also, it also comes down to the most important relationship that you can have in the entire universe, and that is the relationship that you have with yourself. So these are all the relationships that I'm speaking about. Why is it so important to pay attention to our relationships with ourselves and with others? Because we live in this fractal holographic universe, and all of our relationships are mirroring back to us aspects of ourselves. So if you are in a relationship and there's something that comes up that triggers you, and if there's something at work that bothers you with some of your colleagues or your boss or your employees, or in your family home, in your family dynamic, all of our triggers and all of these things that come up, not to say that you need to spiritually bypass yourself or gaslight yourself, but look at the message of what is this reflecting back to me about myself. So, important distinction here. It doesn't mean that if someone speaks horribly to you, if someone is really nasty to you, that you are a nasty person and that you deserve to be spoken nasty to, and it's your fault that they are behaving in a dysfunctional way. If someone is speaking to you in a disrespectful way, it might be a calling forth for you to set better boundaries. It might be a calling forth for you to communicate better to people. It might be a calling forth for you to evaluate which relationships are healthy in my life right now, and which relationships do I need to let go of, and what part of myself does this person reflect to me that I need to let go of in myself. Do you have self-judgment in yourself? Do you criticize yourself? Do you hate on yourself in the same way that this person is? It's in that way that I mean that our relationships are mirrors back to us. So it calls us forth to really look at ourselves, to really go deep into ourselves in self-inquiry and do the inner work on ourselves. And once we do the inner work, that's when we get the expansion, that's when we get the growth, that's when we learn new tools, skills, we get lots of knowledge. And this is why it's so powerful, because it benefits you in all of the areas of your life. If you look at it this way, then you will probably become a better communicator. You will probably be better able to set boundaries. You will probably increase your knowledge to a vast degree because you will need the tools to be able to learn these things. So you will probably read more books, listen to, audiobooks, and gain the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to be able to set boundaries, to communicate better. Or maybe you need more love and affection and care in your life, and the energy that we put out is the energy that we get back. So maybe you need to be a more loving, caring person yourself. So it's just really expanding your tool set, your skill set in life, and makes room for so much growth when you focus on improving the relationships in your life. Because when you focus on improving the relationships in your life, you focus on improving yourself, basically. And here's the super important part. The reason I incorporate relationship work with subconscious rewiring is because our relationships, are mirrors that reflect back to us aspects of ourselves that we need to work on. And the subconscious, 95% of your subconscious beliefs dictates your reality. Let me say that again. 95%. So the subconscious is subconscious. So most of the time we're not aware of what our subconscious beliefs are. So we need to figure out what that is. And that's what I do in the power method with my clients. But that's not what this video is about. You need to dig into the subconscious and figure out what your limiting beliefs are. Are you not making enough money? What kind of limiting beliefs do you have around money? Are you in unhealthy relationships and experiencing these loops of unhealthy behavior? What kind of limiting beliefs do you have around that? Do you have an unhealthy relationship with yourself, with your ego, with a lot of self-criticism, low confidence, all of these things? What kind of limiting beliefs do you have around that? And all of our limiting beliefs, we were not born with. They're implanted, programmed into us by society, by our parents, by our friends, and a lot of times just from when we were a baby, just when we were soaking up our environment and just taking on all of these beliefs. So there's some healthy beliefs, but there's also, unfortunately, in this world, a lot of unhealthy, also collective beliefs that we need to unprogram. And you can't do that with affirmations. You can't just be like, oh, I probably have that. Now I'm just going to decide not to have that anymore. You have to be able to go into your own subconscious, and that there's a method for that. So combining relationship work, where the relationships are the mirrors back to you of yourself, and the subconscious, where if you change the subconscious, you can have the fastest track to changing your reality, because if you change your beliefs, then you change your reality, because 95% of your reality is dictated by your beliefs. Combining these two together is just like an ultimate rocket for change and growth and success and expansion in your life. And if you are interested, you can go to my website, look at all the freebies that I have, get a feel. You can get in touch if you need support with this. This is what I do, and I'm here to help you with that. But I wanted to emphasize to you in this video how important it is for you to have a good look at your relationships. Because when you have a good look at your relationships, you have a good look at yourself, and to start to think of, what kind of limiting beliefs must I have in my life right now? Because ultimately, you create your reality with your beliefs. So if you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, do all of that. It's really helpful. And let me know in the comments what you want the next videos to be about. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And I will see you in the next video.